that they just ran up the score on you guys, and would you love to just kind of give it back this year?
Yeah, we definitely upset, how the game turned out last year because, really didn't really have a chance to really get into it before they was already, pretty much, going off with the game. They was, I think they scored a real quick 21 points on us, had us real far behind. But yeah, we definitely remember what happened last year.
Nathan, how would you compare Mallett and Tebow?
Yeah.
Arkansas quarterback Mallett and Tim Tebow.
I mean, the comparisons are obvious. That's a, I think Tebow about 6'4" maybe, and this guy was 6'7". It was a real good thrower. And as most people know, Tebow is pretty much known for running the ball. That's what people really know him for. And Mallett, is a lot better passer. And I think he had a great day passing against us. He was like 27, I think, against us. And Mallett really came out and played good against us.
Nate, you guys have had it pretty rough on the road this year. How much of a relief is it to be back home for the final two?
It's always a relief to be at home playing in front of our crowd. It's just tough being, going out on the road and just not really having your fan base out there. But, I'm not saying that's the reason we lost, but, it's always better to play at home.
Nate, the Florida offense isn't putting up quite the numbers they did last year, especially in the passing game. Does that give you guys any more confidence? Think you got a better chance to stop them?
It does give us a little confidence, but at the same time, they just haven't done as much as they've done last year. But they've definitely done a lot this season. A lot of guys can tell what they've done. I think their number one guy from last year, he playing in the NFL, making plays on Sundays right now. So, that's probably something that they're missing, but they're still pretty powerful.
Nathan, I think you were either in your redshirt year or freshman back when you guys beat them here and then down in Florida. That block kept you from winning that game. I mean, the last 2 years they've kind of had your number. What's been the difference from the first couple of years you were here to these past couple of years? What's Florida done? What haven't you guys done?
Well, I wish I knew the difference. Then we would have played them a little better in these last few years. But I really don't know the exact difference, what's going on. But we just seemed to play them better those first couple of years when we played them. The reason why, I got no clue, but, we just kind of came out and kind of frizzled out against them these last 2 years. Those other years we played them good. And actually, the year that we did beat them, that was a good win for us. But I can't really tell you the main thing or what we're missing or what we need for us to get that win.
Yeah, knowing how the last two games have gone against Florida and then how you guys have done, lost 3 of the last 4, where's the team's confidence right now heading into Saturday?
I think our confidence is pretty, it's still pretty good because we're not really too down on ourselves for losing these last 2 games we played, because we kind of felt that, we had some good weeks of practice, got some good work done, and that, we can still build off of it.
Nathan, a lot of teams, since, like you mentioned before, Percy Harvin's gone, there's not as much of a deep threat on Florida. A lot of teams have really just kind of stacked the box, as they say. They put a lot of pressure on Tebow. They've been criticizing, fans of Florida have criticized the team for not putting up enough offense. Do you see this as a chance to take advantage of the fact that they don't have a potent passing attack like they did last year?
Well, like I said before, it's probably not as potent as people would like to see out of the Florida offense, but at the same time, they're still winning and getting it done, and just scoring on a consistent basis. They probably don't have that guy that's just like Percy, where they can go out and just break out scoring every game how they. Pretty much how they please, but then they just, they find ways to get it done.
Hey, Nate. That game Pete asked you about from 4 years ago, where's that rank among the wins in your time?
That's one of the more important wins, I think, because that was my freshman year. That's probably the most exciting thing I had ever been a part of, coming right out of high school. And it was definitely a chance, it was fun for us because got Coach Spurrier to get that win with his team. So I guess that's probably one of the more important wins I've had.
I wanted to ask you also about the impact or the effect of not having Cliff and Culliver last week.
It's definitely a big impact on us because those 2 starters, they play a lot of plays for us up front and on the back end. With Cook Matthews out there, we had to get in some more guys and kind of change around our personnel a little bit, just because he wasn't there. But it's definitely something that impacted our team a lot.
Back.
Is it tough for you guys to listen to, I guess, chatter about, just another November as that, you guys get out to that quick start and have a great record, and then here lately you sort of had that downturn. Is it tough to hear, oh, this is like, like 2008, like 2007? Is it hard to hear that?
I mean, it's definitely tough to hear, but it's kind of become a seasonal thing, right? It's been happening almost every other year since I've been here. It's kind of something you kind of get used to hearing because it's going to come from people that kind of watch us. So I mean, I don't think it really affects us a lot, but it's kind of tough to hear from our fans and things like that. But I don't think in the end, I don't think it really bothers us too much.